starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12. I'm Nate Myhock. Authorities say they have found the body of a 10-year-old Chippewa Falls girl who went missing on Sunday. Earlier today, police drones and search crews combed the woods in Chippewa Falls for 10-year-old Ileana Peters. Police say that family members last saw her on Sunday night. Her father says she did not return home after visiting her aunt's house. Her bike was found near a walking trail this morning. The police there have said they will treat this case as a homicide. Meanwhile, local police are looking for a man who was accused of sexual assault of a child. Justin Arlen King had a warrant issued for his arrest on Thursday by a Vilas County Circuit Court. That was for the offense of first-degree sexual assault of a child under the age of 12. If you have any information of Justin King's whereabouts, please call the Vilas County Sheriff's Office at 715-479-4441. And turning our attention to weather now, Jeff, we're getting a bit of that cold air back into the area, it seems like.
Yeah, highs only in the low 40s across the region today, and tomorrow we're not even going to do that. We'll have highs basically in the low 30s tomorrow. All right, so right now, though, we're at 31 in Rhinelander, 35 for Leona, 37 for Point. We'll have lows tonight down about 25 or so. So any puddles out there are likely refreezing again tonight. And there are a couple of snow flurries across the region as well. There's lots of cloud cover across the entire state, but here comes a little piece of energy in here. It's going to rotate through tonight, and that could give us a couple light snow flurries and a couple light snow showers. Along and north of Highway 8 could see an inch of snow along the UP border this evening. The rest of us, though, just some flurries into tomorrow morning. Here it is now, like we're coming across the Duluth area. This is all kind of swinging through right like that. So expect some flurries tonight. There's flurries right now in the Minocqua area. Our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies, flurries, and a couple light snow showers out there. Minor accumulations with low temperatures down near 25. Your full forecast is coming up. Nate.
Thank you, Jeff. A team of UW-Madison researchers have been studying soil in the town of Rhinelander. They are continuing to observe the behaviors of PFAS chemicals. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver explains how they're hoping to use the study and new funding to solve the issue.
Clean water, I believe, is a fundamental right.
Across the nation, PFAS contamination is a cause for concern. Here in northern Wisconsin, towns like Wausau and Rhinelander have found the cancer-causing chemical in water supply. PFAS has been found at 2 wells near Rhinelander Airport.
There may be a chance that there's some PFAS close to the top of the water table here, which is about 10 feet below ground surface.
Researchers from UW-Madison are meeting the challenge head-on in northern Wisconsin. They have been studying new plots of land at the airport since last summer.
We put in 3 lysimeters or wells where we can collect samples from. Before we leave, we'll be collecting samples from those, taking them back to the lab.
Their measurements on the soil are intended to help them see how PFAS spreads in the sand and on gravel.
It is a basin-wide model, so it goes for miles all through here, so we can track groundwater motion from here in the highlands at the airport all the way down to the Wisconsin River.
Sampling the soil helps in determining whether or not their proposed solution would work. A recently passed infrastructure package sets aside $1.6 million to fund a solution to the issue.
One of the possible uses of that money is injecting carbon into the subsurface so that PFAS sticks to it as it's flowing through the ground, so it never makes it to the wells.
This is one option to solve the problem, but ultimately it will be up to Rhinelander engineers to determine the most cost-effective solution.
An engineering firm evaluating what the best option is for Rhinelander. Right now, characterizing the site so that they can take that information and decide what's best for treatment.
The university is 4 to 6 weeks away from finalizing its groundwater model to finish this stage of their research. Reporting in Rhinelander, Matt Weaver, Newswatch 12.
Congressman Tom Tiffany made a stop in Rothschild earlier today to announce his intentions to seek re-election for Wisconsin's 7th congressional district seat, which he was elected to in 2020 after defeating Democrat Tricia Zunker. Tiffany spoke to a crowd gathered inside a manufacturing facility, saying his campaign is going to take a hybrid approach, part rebuking the Biden administration and part presenting ways to fix problems within the federal government.
It's very clear that if people vote as if this is a referendum on President Biden, it is going to be a landslide.
Tiffany said he hopes by taking on issues such as illegal immigration, inflation, and others. He also noted that him and other Republicans will hope to show voters a better approach.
And I believe all congressional Republicans, we're going to talk about ideas. We're going to talk about how we restore energy independence so you don't pay $4 a gallon for gasoline.
He went on to answer questions from local media where he remarked that on immigration, he supports efforts like Remain in Mexico and Title 42. Tim Michels, a construction company co-owner, has announced his intention to run for governor in the state of Wisconsin. Michels joins a crowded field of GOP candidates, including former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Kleefisch. Michels could inject millions of his own wealth and shake up the primary race, which early polls have shown Kleefisch is leading. The winner of the August 9th primary will take on Tony Evers in the fall. A lot of families and individuals struggle with food insecurity, but things have been even more challenging since inflation has increased. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson tells us how one local food pantry is doing after their reopening.
After over 2 years of only curbside pickup, the Rhinelander Area Food Pantry is back open. Jane Matowski couldn't be more excited.
It's a treat for us and it's a treat for the customers.
But a lot has changed over those 2 years, especially with customers.
We have a lot of people that have come in since COVID who have never been in the store.
Matowski partially blames inflation for the increase in new faces.
It's been a struggle, and it's actually, I think, almost getting worse again now.
Jane says inflation has hit pretty much every product they have here at the pantry, but specifically sugar-free and gluten-free items like this. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reports inflation for groceries raised almost 4% this year already. The USDA predicts even higher prices by the end of 2022.
It's hard for people. We are seeing more people coming back, and I'm sure a lot of it is because of that. We've had people coming back that haven't been here in years.
The food pantry still gets some funding from Feeding America and government programs, and of course volunteers, which Executive Director Guy Hansen says they could use more of.
We can always use support from the community, either food or money, to keep us rolling. But we're doing okay at this point.
And throughout those 2 years with exclusively curbside pickup, the food pantry learned a lot too, like how to organize online ordering in the best way possible.
It did get us started on online ordering, which is a good thing because it's much better when you can come in and choose what you want.
One thing that didn't change in the past 2 years is the food pantry's goal, which is to provide food security to everyone in the community.
Our customers are happy, our volunteers are happy. We're happy to be open again.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Rhinelander, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Fentanyl overdoses have been on the rise in recent years. Local law enforcement is hoping to keep people safe, and we'll explain how after Maine Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch
12. It's like I'm downloading in slow motion. Wish we had better internet.
Charlie! That's right, it's me, Charlie. Wish specialist for Spectrum. Let's get that wish granted.
How?
Spectrum Internet delivers speeds of 200 megabits for a stronger connection on all your devices. Here, yeah, and here. Plus, get a free modem and free desktop security to keep your kids safe online.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
Why do we need all these remotes? I wish our shows were in one place.
Spectrum TV makes it easy to find your favorites. Plus, you'll have access to over 85,000 titles on demand. And with the free Spectrum TV app, you can watch live sports, news, and more on any device, anywhere.
Get Spectrum TV for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
I wish we didn't have a contract. Granted.
Oh, he's good. Switch to Spectrum Internet or TV, or get them both for $49.99 a month each. All with no contracts. Call 833-768-4999.
Farmers are bullheaded and stubborn. They'll keep on going as long as they can. I didn't want to continue doing it in the pain that I had because I knew if I'd done that, it was just going to get worse. And they took x-rays and then they found out that there was inflammation in the hips. And with the laser treatments, it seemed to go away.
Just because chronic pain is common doesn't mean you have to live with it.
Call us at 844-200-PAIN or visit us at painsolver.com to schedule your no-cost consultation today.
We want to see your big old fish. Go to WJFW.com, click on Big Old Fish under the Contest tab, and upload a photo of you and your latest catch. Then make sure your friends and family watch Newswatch 12 Friday evenings at 6 and 10, and Mondays on Newswatch 12 Today to see your photo featured on our Big Old Fish segment. Not only do you get to show off your superior fishing skills, you're also entered to win a fish mount from Norling Taxidermy Studio. Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
There you are, nothing but cloud cover, sprinkles, and flurries out there today, pretty much all day long. A little bit of drizzle in there as well. We'll get some more light snow flurries in there tonight and tomorrow, followed by finally some sunshine getting back in here on Wednesday. But tomorrow is going to be a cold day with temperatures hanging out near 32. Highs today hit 42 in Rhinelander, 43 for Merrill, 43 for Mosinee. So, you know, this is well below the average high of 57. We're not going to do that anytime soon. In fact, right now it's still 31 in Rhinelander, 32 for Antigo, 32 for Mosinee. It's cold out there, dipping below freezing already right now. Look at the average high temperature of 57. The average low is 32. The record low being 19. We are not doing that tonight. Look at that record high, 84 back in 1990. All right, so going forward tomorrow, write that one off as a loss, right? 32, but then 47 for Wednesday and Thursday, and those are low 50s back in the forecast for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A bit colder for Monday, but overall below average temperatures for at least the next 7 days. And now, beyond that, we're talking about the first week of May, May 1st through May 7th. We're talking about temperatures well below average still across north central Wisconsin and pretty much the entire Great Lakes area. So that means we're going to hold high temperatures pretty much in the 50s for as far as the eye can see right now into the first week of May. Outside today, lots of cloud cover and again, some sprinkles, some flurries out there in Preston Repeat. There's an upper level low kind of hanging out right in here. You know them. They do whatever they want. They move very slowly, lots of energy. And within it, there's a couple little areas of instability. And this one here is moving our way for tonight. That could easily give us a dusting of snow by tomorrow morning, most likely on grassy surfaces and along and north of Highway 8. This will not be the big one, but still a little bit of snow in the action tonight. There's already flurries out there right now in Minocqua and Eagle River. Those will likely continue off and on all night long tonight. But Futurecast shows flurries out there continuing tonight into tomorrow. In fact, here's tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock or so, the back edge of the clouds right across parts of western Wisconsin, moving that way. So that's going to clear the air for Wednesday, sunshine, but until then, tomorrow is going to be one of those days. And again, a little bit of snowfall, lake-enhanced snow tomorrow, by the way. Go Gibbick Range on Tanagan area, could see an inch or two of snow there. The rest of us likely less than 1 inch on grassy surfaces. Roadways are kind of covered now, or at least warmer. Our forecast then tonight, though, is cloudy and cold. A couple of flurries out there. Lows down near 25 with that northwest breeze around 5. For tomorrow, all right, it's Tuesday. Lots of cloud cover again. A couple of flurries out there. Look at this high temperature, though. 32. That's not normal with that northwest breeze around 10 to 15. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows that light snow, light rain, drizzle thing tomorrow. High of 32. Wednesday, some sunshine back in the forecast, 47. Our next chance for some rain gets in here on Thursday, and those are 50s in the forecast Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nate?
Thank you, Jeff. A new study has shown an alarming trend in adolescent suicide for some parts of the country during the pandemic. Researchers from Harvard, Boston Children's Hospital, and MIT looked at data from 14 state health departments. They found there was a marked increase in the proportion of suicides in adolescents in 2020. Authors noted interventions such as counseling and more readily available suicide risk assessment solutions could help teens who are at risk. The Biden administration is working to make Pfizer's antiviral COVID-19 pill more widely available. The White House is set to announce new details on Paxlovid, which the FDA authorized back in December. According to tweets over the weekend by the White House's COVID-19 response coordinator, the administration is working on establishing more places where Paxlovid will be available. And that includes more test-to-treat sites. That's where people can get free COVID testing, and if they test positive, can be prescribed free antiviral meds on the spot. Fentanyl has impacted people all over the country. The CDC says the drug is responsible for an estimated 100,000 overdose deaths in the past year. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdul Kawi explains how you can stay safe.
If you just get a little bit of it, you could die.
According to the CDC, fentanyl is a powerful synthetic drug that is similar to morphine and heroin, but is 50 to 100 times more effective.
The problem is a lot of the fentanyl that we're seeing right now is coming up through the border, and it's not regulated by anybody.
Terry Hook is the captain of the investigations division at the Oneida County Sheriff's Office. She has seen the effect of the dangerous drug at firsthand.
We had more people die last year from overdoses on fentanyl than we did, any deaths even from car accidents.
Methamphetamine is already a big issue in Wisconsin. Plus, there have been instances of fentanyl being mixed in methamphetamine.
It's highly addictive, and that is where we're finding people getting this combination with meth and fentanyl.
There's only one thing that can help out with a fentanyl overdose, and it's called naloxone. Giving naloxone to someone who has overdosed restores normal breathing by reversing the effects of opioids.
All of the ambulances all run with Narcan or naloxone because this is the antidote to overdosing off of these types of drugs. Not 100%, but it can help.
And Terry says calling for help is the best thing you could do if you see somebody overdosing.
So if you find somebody passed out and you don't know why they're passed out, yes, call 911. Don't wait too long. That's the thing. If you wait too long, we can't help.
Reporting in Rhinelander, Mohammed Abdul Kawi, Newswatch 12.
If you're at all concerned about your own or someone else's misuse of drugs, you can contact the Addiction and Mental Health 24-hour helpline at 866-332-2322. The Milwaukee Brewers took part in a one-game set against the San Francisco Giants earlier tonight. Plus, the UWSP football team announced their new coach on Monday. We'll have those details after the break, but first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
Premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on these GMC models. Visit your North Central Wisconsin GMC dealer.
Hi, I'm Tammy from Arpin, and I came to see Dr. Scher with severe lower back pain and nerve pain, and I was also unable to walk or stand without any help. Many of my appointments, I needed to use a walker, and I was having a hard time even getting to his appointments riding in a vehicle. He was able to get me moving again, doing the things I love to do. I was able to get rid of my walker. I was able to ride in a vehicle longer than an hour. I am forever grateful to him and his wonderful staff.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV, because custom orders receive priority. you'll get an extra $1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. In a Ford, built your way. Order your 2022 Escape, Edge, or Explorer to lock in the special FlexBuy offer and get $1,000 retail order bonus cash.
Coming up on your Tuesday, we'll be joined by Nurse Christina Paris for this week's Nursing the North.
All right, Kevin, unfortunately, that four-letter word snow is sticking around a little bit, but there is some good news on the way. More when you tune in on your Tuesday.
Earlier today, the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point announced the hiring of their 33rd head coach in football program history. Over the past 34 years, there have only been a total of 4 coaches who have led the program. Luke Vinay has coached the UW-Oshkosh Titans as a full-time assistant for the past 14 years. And his move to Stevens Point marks a new chapter in his career, wishing to bring a high level of commitment to the team.
All decisions that we made by our staff will be what's best for the program. It will never be what's best for me. It will never be what's best for the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. It'll be what's best for the program. And that every question that's asked, I promise you that will be what we're looking for.
The coach went on to say that because he cares so deeply about the sport, student-athlete success is a top priority in his mind.
I don't care if you have long hair, tattoos, where you're from, what you look like. I care about what you are inside, how hard you work. I care about you going to class. I care about you being a great teammate. Those are the things that we care about.
Vinay earned his bachelor's and master's degrees from UW-Oshkosh, where he played and earned 4 letters as an offensive lineman. Because of the long work stoppage, Major League Baseball had to make a few adjustments to their schedule. And because of that, the Milwaukee Brewers had just a 1-game battle versus the San Francisco Giants on Monday. The Brewers entered the game in sole possession of first place in the NL Central, and they had the reigning Cy Young winner Corbin Burnes on the hill. He was dealing to start this game, striking out 11, and the Giants wouldn't get on the scoreboard until the 8th inning when Jock Peterson continued his white-hot pace. Home run number 6 already, a 2-run jack. But Milwaukee would respond with a bomb of their own. Willie Adames tying it up in the bottom half. But that long ball theme would continue as Luis Gonzalez would golf this ball a very, very, very long way. The Giants would take down Milwaukee 4-2. We'll be right back after the break.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover.
Do you have that room in your home that feels old and tired? Time to make it new and fresh, modern and exciting. Enter the Home Improvement Giveaway at WJFW.com for a chance to win $5,000. Sponsored by Kitchen Tune-Up, remodeling your expectations.
It's open season on cancer. Help us raise money for the Ronald McDonald House of Marshfield by purchasing a hat, an H2O Go bottle, or other special items. With your donation of $20, you'll receive over $50 in valuable coupons, and a $10 donation is given to the Ronald McDonald House. Purchase items at Cost Cutters of Central Wisconsin, the Barber's Family Hairstyling, Mullins Cheese in Knowlton, Chase Outdoors, and the Cedar Creek Mall. It's open season on cancer, a season that never ends.
Saturday, April 30th, the Wisconsin Department of Justice will be holding a free prescription drug take-back event. If you have unused or unwanted medications, ointments, patches, non-aerosol sprays, inhalers, vials, or pet medication, clean out your cabinets. Don't let your old medication fall into the wrong hands by disposing of unused or unwanted medications properly. For more information on locations and accepted items, go to doseofrealitywi.gov. This information is brought to you by the Human Service Center of Forest, Vilas, and Oneida County.
Is your bathroom looking old and worn out? Want to update it, but you don't know where to start? Then let BCI Bath & Shower show you how to turn that old bath into an aisle of beauty and functionality. Our residential bathroom solutions provide the best value on the market, and our customer service is second to none. Our cost-effective BCI Bath & Shower family of products has what you need.
Remodeling our bathroom was a big decision for us.
They didn't make a mess out of our house at all. And at the end of the day, we had a beautiful new bathroom. And it was a great experience the whole way through.
We have the best monthly payment programs in the industry, with payments as low as $68 per month or no interest, no payments for 18 months. For a limited time, be one of the first 100 callers who schedule a free in-home consultation and receive $500 off.
1-800-908-7527. That's 1-800-908-7527.
Factory-trained and certified installers made in the USA, and discounts for seniors and military. BCI Bath & Shower, the leader in affordable bathroom products.
Have you been thinking about updating your kitchen? Trust our kitchen tune-up team to provide you an enjoyable and hassle-free experience. A variety of services to choose from, and most projects are completed in 1 to 5 days. Call Kitchen Tune-Up today.
Twitter is reportedly accepting Elon Musk's offer to buy the company at $44 billion. The news comes 11 days after the Tesla and SpaceX CEO shocked the industry by offering to buy Twitter in a deal that values the social media giant at more than $40 billion. A source familiar with the deal says Twitter's board met on Sunday to evaluate Musk's offer to buy all of the shares that he does not own. Less than a month ago, Musk revealed he had taken a more than 9% stake within the company. Since the board approved, the deal now puts the world's richest man in charge of one of the world's most influential social media platforms. In a tweet on Monday, Musk says he hopes his critics stay on the site to help bolster free speech. Earlier today, members of the Wausau Hmong community gathered outside the City Hall for a flag-raising ceremony as a part of Hmong Heritage Month. The flag raised at Monday's ceremony is referred to as the Bennington flag, with the number 76 stitched where the blue field of stars normally resides on the current U.S. flag. The number is symbolic of the year of America's founding in 1776, and according to From Laos to America Museum founder Jim Harris, the Bennington flag also has meaning for Wausau's Hmong population, which first resettled in the city beginning in 1976. During the Vietnam War, the U.S. government recruited and trained Hmong forces to support the American war effort. However, that Hmong population faced harsh retribution from the Laos and Vietnamese governments. People in the Minnesota community are coming together to stave off floodwaters. Volunteers lined up sandbags and set up shelters in Crookston as the threat of rising water from the Red Lake River loomed on Sunday. Aaron Walling reports.
That's my house. Gary Bruley of Crookston has lived in his home, which sits along the Red Lake River, for a long time. And now he has lost his childhood home of 65 years to the flood waters.
I really don't know. It hasn't really quite sunk in. I mean, I don't really know what's going to happen.
The barrier sandbags that were set up on Riverside Avenue broke down, and water began pouring into the neighborhood. Karen Swatlowski, who lives across the street from Bruley, says this flood reminds of her of another major flood event.
It's very scary, especially with myself. I lived in Grand Forks during the '97 flood, and kind of brings back memories of all that pain of losing a lot of things over there as well.
All across Crookston, people from different parts of Minnesota and North Dakota came together to help fight the floods. Out on the riverbanks, people laid down sandbags. Even members of the Hendrum Fire Department traveled 40 miles just to lend a hand.
Yeah, I mean, if it happened in my hometown, I'd want people to come help and sandbag for our town, too.
Volunteers between Grand Forks and Moorhead also joined in on the efforts, a gesture that Crookston community members say won't go unappreciated.
We all have different lifestyles, we all have different political views, we all have different type of industries, but at the same time, we're one community. So if something affects one another, it affects us all.
This portion of Newswatch 12 brought to you by Nicolay Law Accident and Injury Lawyers.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a hike, because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way? We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
You experience so many moments in your home, and Kidde helps you protect every moment. Materials in today's homes cause fires to burn faster, leaving you as little as 2 minutes to get to safety. So check your smoke and carbon monoxide alarms and replace them if necessary. Ensure that you have the right equipment for all areas of your home. Right now, get 11% off all Kidde home safety products at Menards.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing you desperately need. Call Addiction Helpline America at the number below. We provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. One phone call today can change your life forever. Don't wait another minute for that right moment to be set free. Take that bold step and call Addiction Helpline America at the number below or visit www.addictionhelplineamerica.com.
Well, Jeff, it is almost May. It's nearing the end of April, yet for some reason you're talking snow flurries, snow showers.
Yeah, the atmosphere is well behind the calendar right now as we have snow flurries in the forecast for tonight and tomorrow, and high temperatures tomorrow, only flirting with freezing. All right, so west side of the map, so you can see temperatures. We're hanging out there right now, so 31 currently in Rhinelander, 36 for Wausau. Again, these are go down like 25 degrees for a low and then not recover much tomorrow as the core of the coldest air kind of settles over us with some snow flurries. Now, this is not going to be the big one, but still, a couple of you could see a dusting of snow overnight tonight. More if you go north, go Gibbet Grange on Tanagan, UP border. There could be more than an inch of snow there. But for the rest of us, here we go. Tomorrow, some flurries, not a big deal. Wednesday, sunshine, 47, and those are 50s back in the forecast on the weekend, but low 50s, not upper 50s like we're supposed to have.
Can those 50s just stay for a little
60s.
while, please?
We want 60s and 70s.
Thank you, Jeff. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow.